I have been waiting for this comic for a while. Now I have it. Let the time travel adventures begin. Hey there, everypony, and welcome back to Bonnie Culture Stories, the show I talk about everything My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Today I'm going to review and analyze on the Discord, Fluttershy, and the CMC Time Travel Adventures comic. As I said at the end of the Discord and CMC comic collab with Comic Sans, I had fan squeals when it came to this one, and I've been fans of these characters did too. Let's get started. The comic starts with the CMC being nature trackers. They are so cute as Girl Scouts. Fluttershy is being the scout leader, when all of a sudden, a meteor crashes down from the sky. Who should be in that meteor but Discord himself? Now the first thing I like about this comic is the comedy. The different panels in this comic made me laugh so hard, it made me read that certain panel again. Here are a couple of examples. The panel after when Fluttershy and the CMC discover the meteor, Sweetie Belle explains what it's actually called, followed by saying, "Why is everybody surprised that she knows things?" This shows that she maybe is a studious pony like Twilight, and maybe she is a bookworm too. Now later on, when Discord shows the girls his own time machine, he kicks Dr. Hooves out and says there are too much references here. Back to that part in a second. So Discord explains that he is here for his get-together with Fluttershy, and then she explains that she is hanging out with the girls. So Discord decides to tag along after a funny reference to Sailor Moon and Transformers. Also, there is good continuity from the CMC and Discord comic, as Fluttershy learns that he is an honorary Cutie Mark Crusader, and written about it in his letter to her. Good callback to Three's a Crowd. Here's the second thing I like about this comic, the cultural references. This comic has some delicious references to Doctor Who. I am a huge fan of that show, as it shows in the next few panels. First, Discord has his own version of the TARDIS, followed by his own version of "It's bigger on the inside, it's smaller on the inside," then followed by him wearing a fez, cause fezzes are cool, along with a bow tie, a play on the some of the 11th Doctor's costume. Then Doctor Who appears, and then Discord kicks him out with him saying "Allez-vous," a play on the 10th Doctor's catchphrase "Allons-y." So Discord takes the girls to different time periods to find some exotic animals that Discord knows about, specifically a butter dragon. The first stop is in Egypt, Equestria's version of Egypt. The third thing I like about this is the world building. Think of all the fan art, fanfiction, headcanon possibilities. As it shows in this panel, in a carving of the jackals made the cat-like creatures, balancing them with the moon. Sweetie Belle asks, "Is that Nightmare Moon?" Maybe the jackals once tried to take over the eternal night like Nightmare Moon tried to accomplish. Interesting. By the way, the art in this comic is fantastic, the great attention to detail. They're about to get hurt by the leader Anubis, but they are saved by the cats, led by their leader, Bast. It's interesting they have the same color schemes as the main 6 ponies, and their expressions are similar too. I wonder if they are the ancestors of the ponies of Equestria. Maybe, maybe not. And Bast is an old acquaintance of Discord. Think about it. Discord has lived over 1,000 years, and being a friend of the cats is something. Maybe they were his first friends from a different time before he came to Equestria. Maybe, or maybe not. Let's move on. So after saying goodbye to Bast, the friends arrive in a futuristic Equestria. And by the way, 2 pony versions of the Cybermen was another cool Doctor Who reference. Then they stop in Colantis, the equestrian version of Atlantis, when they encounter sea ponies. This world building is getting better and better every second. The last stop is in a prehistoric Equestria, with dinosaurs. After they see a bird called a rock, it grabs the CMC, and Fluttershy attempts to rescue them, and she argues with Discord about not using his powers to help them, instead of causing chaos, and maybe he shouldn't have any friends at all. Discord comes to realize that this has gone too far, so he saves Fluttershy after she falls and the CMC, with help from Hubert the Butter Dragon, the last friend before he met Fluttershy. Fluttershy is happy to see him at last, and Discord apologizes for what happened throughout this adventure, as he admits that he is not used to having any friends and not being considerate of others. This is a pretty good friendship lesson for Discord to learn. Fluttershy forgives him, and they and the CMC return home back to the present. Overall, this comic was a joy to read. The story was entertaining, the characters of Fluttershy, Discord, and the CMC were really well done, the comedy was top-notch, the art was fantastic attention to detail, and the world building was amazing. And bonus points for the Doctor Who references. I've given this comic the full 10 out of 10 stars. This is my all-time favorite main series comics thus far, where the reflections are coming in at a close second. I'll review that comic for another video. In the meantime, what do you guys think about this comic? Did you like the theme of Disco, Fluttershy, and the CMC? What are your thoughts and ideas on the different time periods they visited and the characters they met? And what was your favorite Doctor Who reference? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, this is Rosebud saying, see you later, every pony!